Local Ventures is presented by Central Pacific Bank. Central Pacific Bank works for you.
Stand-up paddling is an emerging global sport with a Hawaiian heritage. Its roots can be traced back to the early days of Polynesia. And today, we are at Wet Feet, Hawaii's one-stop stand-up paddling surf shop. Not only will we be getting in-depth with Karen LaRue, co-owner of Wet Feet, but Clark Cormier, manager, will help fit us with a board, and we'll hit the beach with Morgan Hoistry, the first female to cross the Molokai Channel on stand-up. So let's get wet. So take us back 2 years ago and tell us how it all got started.
Well, apparently what happened was that we were looking for a retail space for our internet business.
Which was kite surfing.
Kite surfing, okay. Right. So we were having a difficult time finding it, and suddenly this location popped up. And so what happened was my brother Jeff was out on the beach with our other business partner Doug Locke and said, hey, we ought to open a surf shop. And so they decided we're going to open a surf shop. So my brother called me up one day and said, hey, we're going to open a surf shop. And I said, oh, cool, who's going to run it? And he said, you are. And I was like, okay, because my background's in retail. And Doug and Jeff, their background is in the ocean. They do all the R&D for all of the equipment, so they know how everything performs. And so within 30 days of knowing that we were going to open a shop, we had a store.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quick.
Amazing.
It's funny how the three of us, it really works. Three of us each have different strengths. We each contribute to the business in a different way, and we don't actually overlap in any way. So Jeff and Doug's strengths and my strengths, we're all our own thing, and we don't cross over, and we respect each other in terms of what the other person does. So it actually ends up working out really well.
How's it look? Like it.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, what's the best advice you can give beginners?
The best advice that I could give anyone starting out is just to relax, because if you don't, you're going to get all stiff and you're going to be really wobbly and you're going to fall in. So the more relaxed you are, the better off you'll be.
And I hear that women tend to pick up this sport a little easier than men. Is that true?
It's true. A lot of times we'll have women getting dragged into the shop by their boyfriends and they don't want to go, and then they'll go out for a couple hours and then they'll come back and the women are all excited and the guys are kind of dragging their feet because they got shown up by their girlfriend. So it's kind of...
That's just because we're more at peace. We know our center of gravity, right?
I think so.
More Local Ventures after the break.
This segment of Local Ventures was sponsored by PacificNetwork.tv, the native Hawaiian portal to the world.
Pacific Network is the most comprehensive network brought to you from Hawaii. Connections, our interactive social network that links you to producers, writers, and people in the news and the stories we provide. Located on the menu bar, Connections also allows you to post a comment, photos, and videos, and to interact with what you see. Here you'll discover so much with just a click of your mouse.
You can get free checking from any bank with no service fees and maybe a couple of free features.
Or you can get free plus checking from Central Pacific Bank with no service fees, plus interest, plus free ATM nationwide, plus free online bill pay, plus rewards, plus more. Free plus checking. It's better than free.